and he's a player that's going to be interviewed, Zakk. Zakk, what are your opinions on this game?
I mean, there's not really a lot that I want to say, but again, there's so much I want to say about this fucking game. So, first of all, we thought we were prepared for this game going into this Inter Calgary versus Paris. You know, it seems like a match made in heaven, really. Um, but we underestimated them by a long shot. I mean, 7-0. I mean, when was the last time Paris lost 7 fucking 0? I mean, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. The TFL. This is the biggest competition there is. I know it's a pre-season, and I know it's nothing to get angry about, but everything we did today was shocking. Defense was shocking. I made mistakes that shouldn't have happened. Contact made mistakes. Goalkeeper made mistakes. Syria was shaking bad. And Joa, near the end of the game, decided to just pal around the goalkeeper. I don't know what the fuck he was doing back there. You know, we need attackers up front. Because clearly they're playing with their entire team up front. They had two defenders that entire game. And they were locking Tillbox down. Tillbox is meant to be one of the most prolific strikers this league has ever seen. And here he is, getting locked down by two absolute nobodies. It's a joke. It really is a joke. But we played crap and we got punished for it.
Yeah, it was an absolute clown show by Paris here. Do you think that there was anything you guys can do uh, after they scored those 6 goals, or do you think that Composure was just trolling? Everybody was just trolling after they scored the six.
I feel like the team really fell apart after the fourth goal. The fourth goal, a penalty given to Inter Calgary, the team just fell apart after that. And I feel like there was a certain point where Joa was starting to troll. Now, I don't know, it could be just the fact that, we just played very poorly, but I don't think my team trolled. I think the team just tried to perform the best they could in the circumstances we were given. And Poober got his red card. Um, because we were playing around the back. We shouldn't have been playing around the back, in my opinion. I got subbed on in the 35th minute. So I feel like Poober, he needs to work on his defense. We need to work on playing around the back because clearly a lot of players shook tonight. Serial shook. Poober shook. Contact actually played alright, to be honest. I shook, definitely shook. I literally gave them a goal. I was hanging my head in shame. As regards to like players trolling, I don't think there was any trolling whatsoever, but there was definitely some questionable defensive choices made by players. Composure literally rage quit halfway through the game. He is the club owner. He shouldn't be having temper tantrums. He shouldn't be doing that. You are the club owner. You are the manager. You own the club. You're meant to be the figurehead. You're meant to push all the players to their absolute limits. You're meant to encourage us to go out into the game and try and get a few goals back. But instead, you're throwing a temper tantrum and you're leaving the game. It doesn't make any sense. So I think a lot of things that we did tonight just played into the factor of we're just absolutely shit. We need to go back into the training ground. We need to have a meeting as a team and we need to just get our shit together. Well, it's as simple as that, really. Obviously, we're going to go into the next game week with Pubert on a red card, so we'll have to, really train, and we mean train until our legs fall off.
That is actually a great answer, but about Cyril's performance, taking away those passes, how do you feel like he performed, even doing all of those saves?
The serial performed. Okay, I know we lost 7-0, but he did perform. He made a good few saves. I have to give him credit where it's due. But the passes, he like I said, we need to have a meeting as a team, and we need to train until our legs fall off. I don't care how long it takes, but we're gonna do training with Serial in regards to passing. Those passes tonight were shocking, especially in a league match like this. I know it's a pre-season, but you can't be making mistakes like that, especially in a stage like this, especially in a game like this. You know, this is gonna be The preseason is meant to be the example of what you are going to perform like for the rest of the season. If you're performing like that in a preseason, only God knows what you're going to perform like when the actual league matches start. And yeah, it was shocking display really. I mean, Fallout gave he gave a call against us tonight, and I think a lot of Paris players, even spectators, would agree it wasn't a foul, but it is what it is at the end of the day, and I'm not gonna complain about referee decisions. It's not my place to complain about them. Um, but that's just where we're at really, and we're definitely going to train with serial and passes.
Do you think Cyril was your captain tonight? I believe, yeah.
Serial, he kind of stepped up to the plate, really.
Mm.
7-0. I mean, composure. He rage quit. After I think it was the second or third goal, he rage quit. He didn't come back until the end of the second half. So yeah, I think Serial he had to step up as captain. He did his best under the circumstances we were given. I mean, we were on a red card. There was a foul given against us that shouldn't have been a foul, and our manager slash captain slash owner had a temper tantrum and left. So yeah, I mean, I gotta give Composure a bit of credit. He at least came back. At least. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say about Composure tonight. He just didn't perform the way he usually performs. Composure's meant to be one of the most lethal wingers in the TFL, and tonight he just played like crap. We all played like crap. We need to get back onto the training ground. We need to start that.
Mm. So taking your defense, probably one of your best defenders this match was taking away Joa, because that is obvious, because he saved you all.
Yeah.
Pubert, how do you think his performance was tonight? Because I saw him play. He was a rock in the wall there. He was a rock in the wall this match. How do you think he performed in your eyes?
I mean, it was very lackluster to say the least. Pilbert, I mean, we signed him after the whole contracts thing ended with everybody in every single club. Um, Pilbert transferred to us. I thought it was going to be a good signing, but I think he needs a bit more time. I think he needs a bit more time in, you know, getting himself settled in. I think the nerves got to him tonight. The nerves got to him. It got to Serial. It got to everybody really. But with Pilbert, the nerves got to him, and there was that decision. It should have been a yellow card. I think it should have been a yellow card. I don't know if there's different rules in regards to league matches, but that should have been a yellow in my eyes. Definitely not a red. But listen, I'll respect the referee's decision at the end of the day. You know that if it's a red card, it's a red card. I can't say anything about it. None of the players can say anything about it. If we start saying stuff about it, we're going to get booked. You know. So yeah, I mean, it's a red card at the end of the day, and we just have to continue on from there. We're just gonna have to train him. The nerves got to him tonight, and we're just gonna have to train him really.
Mm. Last question here for tonight for you.
Mm.
Do you think that in your upcoming league matches, when they're going to be displayed, do you think that you guys are going to have a better performance than today? Or do you think it's going to be the same thing repeating?
Unless we properly train, it's gonna be a repeating pattern. That's just how it is. That's how football is. If you don't give your 110% out on the training ground, if you don't give 200% out on the training ground, you're going to suffer the consequences, and we suffered the consequences tonight. We played friendlies um against Calgary before, and we were drawing, and it was fine. We thought we were prepared. Obviously we weren't. Calgary were showing 10% of their power in those friendlies. Tonight we witnessed 100%, and we got punished for it. Absolutely. So yeah,
Mm.
that's what we think really. We're just gonna have to get back on the training ground. We're just gonna have to, you know, we're just gonna have to improve as players and as people.
Mm. All right, thank you for your time, Zach. I
Yeah,
wish you luck on your upcoming league matches and preseason run.
yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your answers and your time here.
Yeah, what a fucking shit show.
Alright. And ladies and gentlemen, that was your match for today. Calgary versus Hastings. Well, I mean Calgary versus Paris. But wow, what a game that was. Again, it was a clown show by uh Paris. It was just absolutely it was just Calgary and Paris trolling, but in the end Calgary came out on top. So yeah. I wish all a good day for today, tomorrow, and any day. And I'm going now. Lorik out.